Yep.
Could bugs be the superfood of the future? It may be hard to stomach, but with the world facing a growing food crisis, eating insects is growing in popularity.
So we're delighted this morning to meet Daniel Craig. Daniel Craig? No, get out. Look at you. Oh. And
Sorry, they confused us for a minute because we're both Daniel Craig
Dan
fans.
Craig.
And Matt, Genefaas. They're getting a jump on the market and they're joining us this morning.
They were rolling their eyes at that dad joke.
It wasn't meant to be a joke. Here's the joke, though, Sam, what you've got to eat, because Iceland's still winning.
How do you wake up one morning and think, you know what, I'm going to sell crickets?
It's weird. So we started Crawlers 3 years ago, and we just wanted to create an insect-inspired brand. So we wanted to do everything. We started with the artworks and things like that, and then found our way of expanding as getting into the world of edible insects. So 3 years ago, that was kind of a really rare thing in the market. So
sorry, hold on. Back it up. You went from artworks to eating. That's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, you were making artworks out of insects?
Yeah. So preserved butterflies. You see them when you're travelling. The small, sort of traditional one butterfly in a frame. But we wanted to take that and we turned that into a homeware item. So big artworks and things like that, prints, candles.
It's still a big step to eating. Or was this because you sat down? I mean, were you, I don't know, travelling around the world, someone you suddenly go, you know what? This is the only way we're going to be able to feed the world when the population's boomed to another 5 billion.
Yeah, and it really is.
Yeah.
It really is. So we wanted to get on top of that and make sure that...
Introduce it to New Zealand and just, get in there.
Sorry, I was going to say, why should we change our mind about it? Because there is quite a growth factor.
It's the ick factor, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, for farming crickets, for instance, farming cows produce 100 times more greenhouse gases than farming crickets.
But you get beef.
Yeah, you do. But
you get burgers.
But you get 2 times the protein content of crickets is 68%.
Yeah, 68% more.
And I guess
see? Protein.
Yeah, see,
You're all about
this
the
is
protein.
seriously,
This
mate.
is for you.
This is for you.
I'll try it.
But here's the interesting thing, because I guess with a cow, you throw away so much of it, and you talk about the greenhouse gases, that there's all this waste. And at the end of the day, if you think about eating a cow, that's sort of just as icky, despite the fact you
it's true, actually.
It's way more scary.
And just so people out there know, it's not, we shouldn't be picking out the insects at our house, should we?
No, that's not. So these are all farmed specifically for human consumption.
If England lose, you have to eat that. No, man.
It's all right, they'll be gone by then. Hey, the thing about it is, though, so you talk about, again, the ick factor, but insects are associated with waste and with, I was going to say faeces, but I won't. Well, I did. So, you know what I mean? So, again, does that add to the ick factor? Because these have been specially farmed to make sure that they are clean?
Yeah,
clean,
yeah,
definitely.
They're clean.
And what products are you making? It's an amazing range.
For that really approachable stuff, we've got some amazing goodies baked by the Midnight Baker. So we've got a Freedom Loaf here, which is super high in protein already, and already
I've had that.
more.
That's delicious.
Yeah, that's really yummy.
What, an insect
No,
one?
but it's not. Oh, has it got insects?
It's got
in it?
cricket flour.
cricket
What do you
flour
mean the
in
whole
it as well.
purpose of this thing?
I just thought maybe that was what we were going to put the
So yeah,
insects
it's already
on.
high in protein. So we've got extra cricket flour in there, making it super high in protein.
Cricket flour. So that's just ground up crickets?
It's just
Give me a piece of that.
ground up into a powder. We call it a flour because it sounds more.
And are any bugs off limits? Because, for me, I don't think I could do a cockroach, but...
For me, the centipedes is probably the pinnacle. Like, I wouldn't eat. That freaks me out.
Eating the centipede.
Yeah, but they're pretty cool. They're very cool. But
Are you making money?
yeah, business is good. It's obviously with new trends, it's really hard with paleo and veganism was all still quite new. So even us trying to get out there and say, hey, eat insects, that's kind of.
So is it the Sams who are buying it? The health freaks who will do anything to try and get a good body?
At the moment, for the last 2.5 years, we kind of had on our website more of the chocolate-covered scorpions, chocolate-covered grasshoppers.
Trying to get the me's to
trying to get people to buy it, to notice it, and they
is
weren't.
that the gag
Yeah, they were
in a
kind of
way?
buying it as a gag, but then we thought, why not start introducing more cricket flowers and showing people in New Zealand the way to use it and the way to introduce it to your everyday diet.
We've got these
It's amazing.
protein bars if you're a fitness junkie. That's
I used to be.
Until about 2 minutes ago. Hey, tell me about the farm is interesting. So this stuff all comes from Thailand. But I mean, realistically, if your vision is to have a massive market, I presume, and for this to be mainstream in supermarkets.
Absolutely, yeah.
So does that mean then you start farming it here? I mean, can we grow? Can we breed maybe not. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, you
You
can.
can try, but what we're eating here isn't found in New Zealand. So this particular cricket isn't. You can't go out and eat a New Zealand cricket because it will not be the same at all. So you'd have to, I guess, introduce a species to New Zealand, and there's a whole different side of getting that done.
I'll tell you what's happening here. See, every interview has a duration.
Yeah.
And what these guys are trying to do is keep asking you questions.
Because now we're out of time.
to avoid eating that. So can you please pass the crickets up here
Okay.
to Gordon?
I'm not eating the whole cricket. I want to eat a bit of bread.
Oh, we can eat a cricket.
cricket.
The pistachio cookie, or there's
What's the green
Yeah,
stuff?
look, Melissa did
That's a
it.
breakfast smoothie. So that's just your breakfast
As long as
smoothie.
I don't get any leaves
It's just,
stuck on my teeth.
Eat that.
It's pineapple, orange,
It's just like a small prawn.
It's just like a...
spinach, with a little bit of cricket flour.
All right, with
Or a
its head.
piece of dirt.
With a little bit of cricket.
You
flour.
won't even just drink the drink. You won't even tell.
Oh, he just lost his tooth.
That is kind of like
That's a
corn
pistachio.
kernel kind of pistachio.
It's a
Yes.
pistachio.
It's like pistachio.
Eat one of these. Eat a cricket. They're just like pistachios.
Oh, they're good. Right, what are
But
these?
these are good.
And those are little pistachio chop chip cookies.
Eat one of those.
We're gonna go to the break, but I've had one.
We'll report back.
I'm going.
So thanks, guys, for coming in. Coming up on Breakfast, it's an innovative business with a social focus. Why Eat My Lunch is ahead of the pack.
We got to open it.
Could they be the food of the future? Let's just go to the break.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Quickly. So just quickly, Rawdon is going to eat this tarantula
You are.
How did that happen?
if England loses.
They're going to lose, so I'm going to have to eat it. I'm not going to eat a tarantula. That's a tarantula.
But can I say, everything else they brought in was really quite delicious.
Good time for us to talk about innovation, really, because, well, setting insects aside,